I'm going to say something which will make me sound like a tinfoil hat conspiracy theorist, but look it up. The Federal Reserve is not federal. Federal Reserve has shareholders. It is not a federal organization. The U.S. Federal Reserve Bank, the shareholders of it are the banks themselves.
It's as federal as Federal Express.
Bingo. So here you have a regulatory body controlled by the entities that it is regulating. The systems are too big, right? Everyone's always like, oh, Biden, oh, Trump. Well, the problem's not the president. The problem is the presidency itself, the seat. When the Constitution was drafted and the seat of the American president was formed, human beings had never traveled faster than a horse could carry them. The country was tiny. There was no such thing as telecommunications. So today, almost 250 years later, we expect to be able to elect one person who's so talented that they can educate all of our children. And they can manage the nation's economy. And they can be the military leader of the planet. And they can... That person doesn't exist. There is no one human being that's going to come in here and magnifically wait. The systems are too big. We've got to rethink it. We got to pause and be like the Democrats and the Republicans, everybody's pointing fingers. But if you look at the data, the U.S. federal deficit goes up every single year, no matter who's president, no matter what party is in control of Congress. We're $32 trillion in debt. That debt will never be repaid. Who's going to repay it? Who do we even owe the debt to? The economy is based on trust, not money. And once we understand that and its implications, and that we just literally took an economic system that was invented when people thought the sun revolved around the earth. That's literally how dumb the brightest minds on the planet were at the time that capitalism was, I shouldn't say invented, but when Wealth of Nations was published. Like, that was the worldview. And here we are today, still doing what they did.